So I invite Ms. Giannakopoulou to join us.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. One moment. So, Maria-Christina, the floor is yours to deliver your presentation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let me go to the first. Okay. Good morning, everyone from Greece. For today's presentation, let me start with a brief historical background. From 1945 until late 1980, peace support operations were the sole and immediate responsibility of the United Nations. The United Nations has developed an extensive network of international observers and light military units with limited responsibilities to deal. But towards the end of the 80s and the end actually of the Cold War, the international environment was unstable, and other regional organizations, such as European Union, Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe, and NATO, were important and crucial supporters of international stability. Regarding Greece, until the early 80s, participation was limited to a small number of observers and small military units at the battalion level, with a few exceptions, such as the Korean War. And it seems that during the last decades, Greek armed forces have shown quickly and effectively adaptation to any new scenarios and requirements that concern the international community. So Greece, as a full member of United Nations, NATO, and the European Union, participates in peacemaking operations, peace observation and protection of humanitarian operations, with a special emphasis in areas of immediate interest, such as the Balkans and the wider Middle East. Our country, in the context of the activities and decisions of the United Nations, participates with executives from all three branches of the armed forces, and this participation proposes the observance of certain basic principles, such as the existence of a resolution and mandate of the UN before the establishment of the force, the formation of a defined hierarchy, administrations, and size, as well as adoptions of clear rules. So now on the screen, you can see the completed operations in which Greece has participated, in 7 of which our country participated by providing medical aid. And to be more precise, in Somalia, during 1993 and 1994, Greece provided medical assistance, security, and food distribution to the population of the Wajid area. And during the stay of the Greek detachment in the city of Wajid, the activities that were developed was provision of medical care to about 2,500 patients during 75 missions in various villages in the area, examination of approximately 550 patients in the clinic of the unit, successful organization and implementation of 60 food distribution missions in collaboration with the organization concerned, and availability of medical staff at the Wajid city. The Hellenic force in Bosnia during 1995 and 2004 actually was transformed into a transport battalion with a health squad and a national support unit with a total strength of about 100 men. In Afghanistan, before the Afghanistan, in 1997 in Albania, the provision of medical staff infrastructure projects for distribution, shelter, and hospitalization of refugees in camps with a total capacity of 5,000 people. And in Afghanistan, from 2002, actually the operation in Afghanistan was renamed in January 2015 with the name Result Support Mission. And the Greek medical staff from 2005 until 2007 provide a mobile surgical unit Role 2 in the Kabul International Airport, which included 30 beds, 47 staff, and provided support to Hellenic Force in Afghanistan and International Security Assistance Force staff. Also, it organized trainings for specialized Afghan doctors in civilian hospital. And I have to say that countries of the Adriatic, as well as Bulgaria and Hungary, provided to its formation with staff and surgical unit. Now, as you can see, a variety of health examinations were performed in Afghanistan, and in addition to all these, in December of 2008, with the approval of the Ministry of the Foreign Affairs, the civilian ambulance in a very good condition was donated to the Afghan government together with 4 wheelchairs and 1 wheel stretcher. And in August 2010, was signed an agreement between the Greek ambassador to Pakistan and the Afghan Deputy Minister of Defense regarding the enrollment of 4 Afghan students in higher military educational institution of Greece. In the operations of 2003 and 2004, the country provided 1 ambulance with the necessary staff, and in addition, at the operation of Concordia in 2003, except from the ambulance, Greece provided the 224 General Army Hospital in Thessaloniki in a state of readiness for health support. The last completed operation with the participation of medical personnel was the NATO Operation SOLAS from January to April of 2022. It was a no-weapon carried med personnel, and the medical team included 2 doctors and 3 nurses. And of course, there are still operations in progress. 2 of them involve medical participation, and to be more precise, the operation Enduring Freedom concerns search and rescue operations, as well as preparedness of Hellenic Navy Hospital if required, and Operation Joint Enterprise, which is now at the phase of deterrent presence, regards the Hellenic Force of Kosovo. And actually, the Hellenic Force of Kosovo there provides medical treatment capability Role 2 for the supporting of Hellenic forces and medical care contribution to the local community. Actually, the medical staff there has examined over 2,000 people in the areas of Eurosevac and Kosovo-Poulia. Well, the Greek armed forces also provided humanitarian aid in the Greek territory due to the immigration crisis from 2015 until recently, with the participation from all 3 branches at the migrants and refugees camps. The execution of a large number of missions with 0 number of accidents demonstrates the high level of education and professionalism that distinguishes Hellenic Army. The presence of Greek armed forces there marks the contribution of Greece to the maintenance of peace, promotes the Greek armed forces in the area of operations, supports the Greek diplomacy, promotes the level of operational training and cooperation with the armed forces of NATO, and partnership of peace member countries which participate. In a period of general global instability, where Greece is waging a multi-level ongoing struggle on national and international issues, the Greek armed forces is a factor of security, power, prosperity, and stability. Thank you very much all, and have a good day.
Thank you, Maria-Christina. I have to say your presentation was very thorough, very comprehensive. Also, I would like to thank you for all your contribution. This is the third time you contribute to a webinar, and it is much appreciated your time and effort that to have this very informative product that we will make sure that we will preserve both in video format and both for presentation. All the presentation today, with your consent, will be uploaded to the IMIHO portal, and also the presentations will be available in our website. Thank you once more for your presentation, and
thank you very much.
thank you.